Okay, lay your pad out, get it where you like it, usually about an inch or 25 millimeters from the leash plug. You make a little mark so you know where to start. And since the Cove Pad has a center line on it, or basically all these arrows, you'll be able to line it up on a stringer or find a center mark. If you don't have a stringer on your board, just divide the width in half and then put a mark, and the width in half back here and put a mark, and you'll be fine. The instructions say to trace it on there. If you've never put on a pad before, maybe it'll help you just to trace with a pencil your pad on there, just so that when you take it off, you know exactly where it's going to go. And a pencil erases right away, comes off with a wet rag or with the eraser on the end of the pencil. But also, your Cove Pad comes with all these little instructions written right on the pad, like where to put the tail block, an 1 3/4 inches or 45 millimeters up from the edge of the pad. So if this was the edge of the pad, I put a little mark here. I would just go 1 3/4 inches up from there and put a little mark like I did. And that's the first step of putting on the tail block. I'll get that right now. Here's the tail block. This is number 1. Step number 1. Then there's step number 2, 3, and 4. This is really fast, really easy, really basic, but it's kind of cool to watch it get done. Then you'll feel comfortable and confident. So put that over there. Put the tail block on here. Right on my pencil mark, right on center. There it is. It's pretty fast. Get this stuff out of the way. Now we're going to put the pad on. It's so fast. Just takes a little bit of measuring and setup. You only want to peel back about this much to start, and then line it up on the board where you put your mark and on the center. Okay, there's that. And then down there, it's centered on the stringer. All the arrows are lined up. And you don't want to press the outside. You want to always start from the center and work your way out. So just to get it started, just to make sure, you can just do that. That's all you're stuck down, is just right here, in case you have to move it and it gets off a little bit. But I just go like this, right around the tail block first. Then I grab either the bowl or the skateboard wheels. You can do the same thing, it doesn't matter. And just work that onto right in the groove or the edge of the tail block. Right in the center, then work your way out. And then along the edge. Make sure that this always stays centered right here. That's pretty much it. You've got this down now. This is really cool because it works really right on the edge. And I can get on there really good. Put a lot of pressure. There's that. And you just reach under, pull out to the next line. See the little dotted line, step number 3. Make sure that's on the stringer right there. Hold it down. Go like that. Or you can go with the bowl. Same thing. or the rolling pin or the can, but always do the center first. Now it's on there. I'm just working my way to the edge. And do the other side. Cool. We're all the way up to here now. And a little bit more. There we go, and the last part. Kind of walk it off, don't pull it off real straight. There you go. From the center out. This is where the skateboard wheel really shines because it's got that little edge on the radius edge on the wheel, and I can roll it right on the edge of the pad and get a nice pressure on there and seal this edge. If your edge is dirty or you haven't cleaned this board very well, it might come up here, and it's not going to be a big deal because the rest of the pad's glued down, but I mean, it's just going to bug you because you didn't do a good job, that's all. And if it really can't go back down because it got dirt and sand in it, you can super glue it down, you can contact cement it down, it's not a big deal. You guys have run into that before. But the cool thing about Cove pads is they really don't wear out. The material on here is state-of-the-art material that I developed, and it's got a skin on it, so it's not going to absorb any water. It's molded. It's not saw cut anywhere. So it's never going to absorb water, never going to tear unless you jam it into some rocks or something. All right. That's all you got to do. That's a Cove pad right there, baby. Brand new, ready to rock. And you don't have to wait for this. You can go surf it right now. But the Grip-to-Light, you do have to wait 24 hours. You want that adhesive to bond down. Right on. Nice brand new little four fin fish here by SD Boards out of Newport Beach. Joe Taylor. This one's going to Scott Kenyon. Lucky dog. All right, guys. Cool.